everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the week and weekend ahead, brought to you exclusively by Flyer in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. Forecast from Monday the 17th of February then. Got quite a mixed week ahead. The east probably fares best, but it is going to be pretty windy throughout the week, particularly in the west. And then a more unsettled end to the week, although there are some flying days in there to be found. So spotting weather windows, one of the big topics we talk about at Aviation Weather School, and my next Aviation Weather School Part 1 course is going to be a completely live online course held on the consecutive Tuesday evenings of the 18th and 25th of March between 6:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. Be super to see you there, and basically what I'll do is take you beyond the Met PPL syllabus. So I'll show you what you really need to know about weather, and it doesn't really matter whether you've been flying for a few hours or whether you're being flying for thousands of hours. There's lots to learn here at Aviation Weather School, and whatever experience of pilot we get on the course, they all say that they've learned a great deal from it. So if you've not been yet, this is your chance to get on the course and get your weather knowledge top notch and tip-top ready for the new season. To book your place, go to weatherschool.co.uk. You just scroll down and book by clicking on the link here. We've got 2 places available at the moment, so it's going pretty quickly and we've still got a month to go. So if you want one of those places, then I would suggest that you grab them now. And of course, it'll be absolutely lovely. It'll be super to see you there. Okay, so this is how things shape up then for Monday. Lots of cloud around, a southeasterly flow. Some outbreaks of rain and drizzle for eastern parts of Scotland, western parts of Scotland too. More persistent rain in Western Ireland, some drizzle along southern coast, but for most areas cloudy. Yes, it's going to be flyable through central, eastern and southern areas. It just stays cloudy and pretty murky. Tuesday, pretty similar. Pretty windy out towards the west. Some outbreaks of more persistent rain and drizzle across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Bases 1,000 to 2,000 feet, tops 12,000 feet. Pretty misty, pretty murky as well. Other areas generally fair, but again, southern coasts of Ireland, southern coasts of England, probably none to marginal VFR due to drizzle, but elsewhere generally it's VFRable. It is quite hazy, quite murky, lots of cloud around. Some snow on, excuse me, some cloud covering high ground, and bases around 2,000 feet with the tops around 10,000 feet. And then on to Wednesday. Okay across central and eastern areas, again fairly cloudy, 2,000 to 3,000 foot bases. Tops at around 8,000 to 12,000 feet. But weak fronts coming into the west of the UK, bringing outbreaks of rain here, generally non-VFR with the bases below 1,000 feet and the tops at around 9,000 to 12,000 feet. On to Thursday, and well, look at that. Just windy, mixed, bands of rain and drizzle passing their way westwards, most affecting western areas of the country. I think I've got to go non-VFR. I mean, with that wind, you're looking at gusts of probably around 30 to 40 knots for many of us. I suppose a little better in the southeast. We may go marginal here, but with so much cloud around and drizzle as well, I think for most of us it's a write-off. 1,000 to 3,000 foot bases for most, less than 1,000 feet in Ireland, and the tops around 15 to 18,000 feet for most of us. I suppose that parts of central England may be a little bit better, as may parts of northeast England at times with the bases lifting, but little more than circuits, I think, probably. Friday, more fronts are around, mostly non-VFRable Scotland, northwest England, western Wales, southwest England and Ireland. The whole swathe of this area non-VFRable. Windy as well, 1,000 to 2,000 foot bases, if not lower. 12,000 to 18,000 foot tops, gusts of 40 knots. Further east, marginal, I think is the best way to describe it, but probably VFRable in the far southeast, 2,000 to 3,000 foot bases, 12,000 foot tops, so certainly better the further east you go. Saturday sees the remnants of those fronts hanging on across the East Midlands, East Anglia and South East England. Non-VFR here, bases of 1,000 feet, tops at 12,000 feet, perhaps improving during the day. Western Scotland, none to marginal VFR with drizzle, but other areas generally improving. Always lots of cloud around across western coast and hills. Bases typically 2,000 to 4,000 feet, tops at about 8,000 to 10,000 feet. And then on to Sunday, and back to wind and rain again for Sunday. Generally non-verifiable as that wind and rain passes eastwards. Gusty winds of 40-45 knots. For most of us, that's going to be a non-VFR day. So you see, there are some windows in there, but generally we're faced with an unsettled week. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Don't forget to get to Aviation Weather School on the Tuesday evenings of the 18th and 25th of March. Join us from wherever you are in the world, by your phone, via your tablet, whatever it might be, for 2 sessions packed full of weather. And my intention is just to get you flying more, and get you flying more safely, and get you flying more confidently with the weather as well. Go to weatherschool.co.uk to book your place now, or just scan on the QR code there, and I look forward to seeing you there. Whatever you're doing, have a great week. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.